Fam, what's going on? Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. What's going on? You guys like that new intro? Come on, man. I appreciate you guys. I got another 5-star commitment to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let me get everything lined up for you guys. Why don't you guys go ahead and give a roll tide inside the comment box if you are excited about the newest member of the Alabama Crimson Tide's class of 2025, which is Caleb Cunningham. We knew that some good news could be coming this weekend, and the good news did come this weekend. I appreciate you guys being here. Give a thumbs up, roll tide inside the comment box. We will be, you guys, look, the new intro, I wasn't even about to, I was going to release it. All right. Let me tweet this out. I was going to tell you guys about it, but then boom, that's what we had to do it. So let me know where you're coming from inside the comment box. You have Caleb Cunningham, who has just committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. Look, we knew that eventually he was going to commit to Alabama football. We could feel it. We could sense it. And I get it. Look, Derek Meadows was supposed to commit today. Maybe that's why he pushed the commitment to the 20th. I don't know. But if you want to be a part of something great, why not Alabama? And what Alabama has been able to do in terms, look, God, look at those emojis. Those emojis look fire inside the comment box as well. So look, what you're getting, and we're going to show his highlights in a second, is a wide receiver that is an impact player. And I love, look, the ride-up mentality and the takers from Jamarcus Shepard in this new offense. Just wait. Like, everything that Alabama wanted to happen is happening in terms of the wide receiver. So Caleb Cunningham, and we'll go full screen on this, is a 5-star. He's actually Alabama's third 5-star. So if you look to 24/7, 24/7 has Keon Russell as a 5-star quarterback, right? And then you also have Michael Carroll, and now you have Caleb Cunningham. So Alabama has 3 5-stars on 24/7. I think eventually Keon Russell will be a 5-star on 3. We've talked about that before. Today we're talking about Alabama's newest commitment, which is Caleb Cunningham. I appreciate you guys being here. Roll Tide inside the comment box. You look at this right here, all right? So look at the 5-star talent that is coming in. And I guess really you could say they have 4 or 5 stars, right? Consensus-wise, now that I'm thinking about it, because Caleb Cunningham jumps on board. Keon Russell, he's a 5-star on 24/7. I think Dejon Lee is a consensus 5-star. And then you have Michael Carroll. I need to add him to this graphic as well. Right, would you guys, can we agree on something? Let me know if you agree with me. Can we just agree that they have 4 5-stars? Let's just call it what it is. Like, mixing and matching, I think, like right now, like they have 4 5-stars. So Michael Carroll also should be added, right? Do you guys agree with me inside the comment box? All right, let's take a look at his highlights. I think I have him loaded right here. Caleb Cunningham, he's the #1 player in Mississippi, and he has what you want from your wide receiver. I think he's a balanced type wide receiver in terms of he has the hands, he has the speed, he can beat you over the top. Mississippi has some fire athletes this season, along with A.K. Deer. Robert, thank you, right? Let's just call it what it is. They have 4 5-stars right now. Here he is on the outside. You want your big wide receiver to go up, get that football. It is ice cold, right? I love the emojis, right? Balls suck. If you want to become a fan funder, hit the fan funder link, only $2.99 to support the product right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Here's another shot of Caleb Cunningham going up. Watch this as he goes up. Right? Didn't even really have to high point the football right there. Comes down. The guy is, so you start to look to Alabama's wide receivers, okay? And you see that they have Latsier Brooks. You see that they have Caleb Cunningham. And who else could jump on board? I mean, you get Derek Meadows, which would be crazy. I know people feel that he's a Notre Dame lean. I don't, look, Alabama's going to be in play. How can they not be in play with Jamarcus Shepard? I think, honestly, and I get it, Travis Smith is committing tonight. I don't know where he's going to go. Let me know inside the comment box. Man, he's fast. I love that screen right there. Where do you think that Travis Smith is going to end up? It doesn't seem like he's going to be part of Alabama's class, but let me know where you think he's going to end up. And I think Khalil Lockett is still out there. He's another Alabama 5-star. So, look, I think Jamarcus Shepard is going to build one of the most elite and electric wide receiver rooms at Alabama. Okay, I really do. James Ross, what's up, man? I appreciate you. Look at all those 5-stars. Bet James, I see you inside the comment box. Robert Hill, Kelvin Williams, I appreciate everybody up inside the comment box as we are discussing right now the commitment of Caleb Cunningham. Right? You looked at all the prospects that have jumped on board. And look, I don't know when you start to talk about recruiting rankings where Alabama is going to be if they are going to jump up now to the #1 spot in the college football recruiting rankings with Caleb Cunningham jump on board. We'll keep you posted on that. I think they could be close. I mean, because as we were talking about, there's 4 now consensus 5 stars. Austin, what's up? I see you inside the comment box, man. And you start to look at the future combos, right? The combos of wide receivers out on the field. You get Caleb Cunningham, you get Ryan Williams, you get, Caleb Odom, you get Latier Brooks. Who knows where Derek Meta goes? I just honestly, like the wide receiver, I'm a wide receiver, okay? We've talked about it before. I love wide receivers. I love to talk wide receivers. And I thought that Holman Wiggins did a fine job with the Alabama wide receivers, but I think that Jamarcus Shepard is going to get the maximum out of these players, and players want to play for Jamarcus Shepard because of that energy and because he wants you to be that dog on the field. And then when you get your quarterback solidified, like a quarterback like Keon Russell, and I'm still kind of shocked that he's not a 5-star on 3 just yet, because we know that he is a 5-star. I mean, and it's not because of a Bama bump, it's because he went out and he won these summer awards, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about. All right, Team Grind 2028 says, once the number 1 cornerback flips from Ohio State, we'll have 6. Yeah, and you're talking about Naheem Oford. And that's a player that I feel is going to still – look, I don't think it's done with Naheem Oford, right? I feel that the number 1 player in the state of Alabama, out of Parker, I still think there's a long way to go. Okay, we're just in July. This is just July 13th. It's been hot. We froze in June, and now you're starting to see things pick up in July. Justin Hill. People were like kind of on the fence about that. I felt like Caleb Cunningham, people knew that he was going to be on board. Here's a quote from Tony Tsoukalis regarding Caleb Cunningham. Looking to get to the next level, Bama is definitely going to get me to the league. I'm looking at my future. And that's from Tony Tsoukalis, a great writer from Rivals.com. And I think that's a really good point to talk about is how can you continue to get developed to the next level? We're talking about Caleb Cunningham, who just committed to the Alabama Crimson Tide, big-time 5-star receiver. The brand is going to continue to sell Alabama. But how can they develop you to get to the NFL? And that's always kind of been one of my continued selling points on Alabama is like, look, savages want to play against savages. Can you imagine the battles that are going to happen? Patriot Life. And with 5 funderships, I appreciate you being here. Now you guys can use the emojis that you guys see inside the comment box. Think about these battles, okay? Dejon Lee going against Caleb Cunningham, right? That is going to get you developed. Whether you start automatically at Alabama or whether you have to work your way onto the field, savages want to play with savages and eventually get to the next level. So that's a quote you can read on all your recruiting sites, but that was a tweet just read out by Tony Tsoukalis. This is a really big pickup for several different reasons. This is the number 1 player in the state of Mississippi. Mississippi has some ballers this year. AK Deer, where you at, right? Hey, let me type AK inside the comment box if you want AK Deer to jump on board next. And I think it was Steve Whitfong that said, if you look far out, Turbo Rogers could be on a flip watch to Ohio State. I don't know if that's going to happen. I kind of look to what Alabama has going on right now. I love keeping in-state guys. I don't know who the better running back is, to be honest, between AK or Turbo. You might be switching out one elite running back for another. It wouldn't make me mad if you get 2 running backs within this class, one named AK Deer and one named Turbo Rogers, right? Hey, Feet, what's up, man? I like that icy emoji, man. That looks good. What other emojis that you guys want to see inside the comment box, by the way? Let me know, and I'll get those cooked up. We have a new intro, in case you missed it. We busted out the intro. So if you're just joining us, if you just saw your phone, if you're picking things up, we have a new commitment in the house. The number 1 player in Mississippi, the number 2 wide receiver in the nation, and the number 14 player overall in the country in Caleb Cunningham, who has committed to Coach Kalen DeVore and to Jamarcus Shepard. And you start to look to what the offense is putting together, man, it is getting really exciting. Now, we're still awaiting to find out what is going to happen with Derek Meadows. Now, Derek Meadows, as you know, Caitlin, I see you inside the comment box. Lamarion, what's up? I see you with the AK. Ruben, what's going on, man? Byron, what's going on? Tyler, appreciate you being here, man. Thank you so much. Feet, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here as well. Neil, I see you inside the comment box. Levon, what's up, man? Appreciate you being here. Roll Tide to you. Derek Meadows, let me ask you, okay? We're talking Derek Meadows now. He's a 6'6" wide receiver out of Bishop Gorman out in Las Vegas. You know, Bishop Gorman absolutely balls. All right. Okay, Samuel is saying, thanks. Samuel's on social media right now. He says, Deer just put Caleb on his Instagram story. I know. What? AK, what you waiting for, man? All right. Derek Meadows. Where do you guys think, inside the comment box, let me know, where do you think that Derek Meadows ends up? Where do you think he ends up? Do you think it's Notre Dame? Do you think that it's LSU? Do you think it's Alabama? I asked to poll this, what was it, Thursday or Friday, fam? And I asked you, I was like, where do you think he ends up? And, to my surprise, because it's been pretty quiet. Jeff is saying LSU, but a lot of people felt that it was Alabama. I don't know if that was because we're in the Alabama ecosystem. People were being fansy. I haven't really seen any of the major, recruiting analysts that have all the access and get to talk to these players. I haven't seen really anybody put in like a major forecast. I'm talking about Derek Meadows right here, another wide receiver that Alabama would love to have to this class of 2025, which, by the way, is amazing. All right, Minnie Smith, what's up? I see you inside the comment box. And another one. Yeah, I get it. I mean, this has been really big. And I kind of, when I was thinking about it, because everybody just saw Coach Saban's, speech at the Icon Award. By the way, that was one of the best speeches that I've ever seen. I think, like, if you want to get motivated, like 7 minutes of your time, go watch that, okay? So here comes Coach Kalen DeBoer, and what he's been able to do from a coaching standpoint is continue to, sell the brand of Alabama football with his high level of coaches that are recruiting. Coach Saban did it based off who he was and the brand, and it spoke for itself. We can't forget that Coach Kalen DeBoer can also recruit at a high level, but also can develop players. I mean, look at what he did to Washington this last year. Help me out. I don't know where Jarvis is inside the comment box or not, but Coach Kalen DeBoer sent 10 guys to the NFL as well. So imagine what he can do with the talent here. Players love him. You've seen the quotes in the preseason, in the springtime, the guys talking about the new coaching staff. Man, it's good. Jeff is saying, I just don't feel that Derek Meadows is coming here. So, we'll have to see where it goes. Next Saturday, put it on your calendar, that he is announcing his commitment. Today, you get Caleb Cunningham in, the number one player from Mississippi. Let's look at his highlights one more time as Alabama gets an explosive wide receiver that can beat you over the top, that is a mismatch. And I think with him, when you look at kind of, is he an X? Does he play on the outside? Is he an H? I feel that a balanced type wide receiver like this can honestly play all over the field. Now, I think this coming season, you have Kendrick Law, who's your bigger type wide receiver. Same thing with Jeremy Bernard. But I think like a guy like Kobe Prentice, he's a slot type receiver, right? A Cole Adams. I think of the Caleb Cunningham, he can be a versatile wide receiver. I think he can be a versatile wide receiver like a Ryan Williams. Can you imagine this? All right, let's get excited about this, right? Caleb Odom, 5-star. Ryan Williams, 5-star. Caleb Cunningham, 5-star. Like, this is the next wave of Alabama football wide receivers. And as you can see right here, going up to high point the football, he's a playmaker. He's a touchdown machine. And so is Latier Brooks. By the way, Latier Brooks, who was also committed to Alabama, their first wide receiver, scored 27 touchdowns. All right, Waylon saying, I don't think Meadows even knows. Hey, Waylon, I agree with you. Look at that catch right there. High point in the football. This is my favorite play of this highlight, okay? I love screens. So he comes off, catches it right up here, gets to the outside. Look at that speed. He's got really good speed, a really good strength, and a really good stride along with that. So Caleb Cunningham, 5-star, committing to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Just a dynamic wide receiver. And you see him playing here at the H position as well, right? The inside, the slot position. He's going to motion over. You put him on the jet sweep outside. Gets a good block. He's able to use his speed and his strength to get to the end zone on that corner pylon. So Caleb Cunningham, a lot to be excited about. I hope you guys are really excited to get a big-time commitment on board on this Saturday. Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube as we continue to look at Caleb Cunningham and the highlights. Look at this. Damn, there was like 4 guys on him. You see that? That was crazy. Man. Oh, that guy absolutely salty, man. Woo. Love it. Woo. Well, that's a big one, fam. I'm excited to talk about it. We talk about news as it happens. Monday through Friday, you can catch me live at 7:30 a.m. to start your day. This is a 30-minute segment during the morning time. Of course, during the year, my shows will be longer. I'll take your calls. We'll have fun with it. We'll kick it back and forth. But I appreciate you guys. A couple things. Look, number one, please subscribe. I know you guys are already subscribers. You're probably watching. But if you want to become a fan funder, let me know and hit the hyperlink at the bottom of this video. Help support me as a content creator. I would love. Let me ask you this before I bounce out. And go enjoy your Saturday. Right? Let your hair down. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. Who do you think is next to commit to Alabama? Go ahead and post it inside the comment box. Who do you think is next to commit to Alabama? A.K. Deere, Ty Haywood, 5-star out of Texas. You think it'd be somebody else that we really haven't highlighted yet? Do you think it'd be Derek Meadows? Right? Ooh, I like that emoji right there, CJ Johnson. RMFT, AK. Everybody's calling for AK. AK, if you're seeing this, man, look, the people want you, man. The people want you to be a part of this class of 2025. I don't know who it's going to be. I would love for it to be AK Deere. I better get organized and have my stuff ready if AK Deere does pull the trigger. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Mr. Kyle Henderson on Instagram, and then Bama YouTube on Twitter. I don't tweet my life away, right? I just kind of news as it happens. There's a lot of great content creators out there covering Alabama football. Please support them all. There's enough to go around. These guys are working hard to provide the content that you guys love and appreciate. A lot of the stuff used to be behind the paywall. You don't have to pay for this anymore. All the recruiting sites have gone free, right? I mean, all of them have YouTube channels, so definitely go support their coverage. I love you guys. Have a great Saturday. Caleb Cunningham is in Roll Tide. Big time pickup for the Alabama Crimson Tide. My name is Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. Happy Saturday. You guys do your thing. I will be back as news happens, and I will catch you Monday morning, 7:30, or as news happens right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Love you guys, too. See you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. Go hit the pool. It's like but don't let ice over on you, right? All right, you guys. They're calling for the intro one more time. All right, this is our new intro.
8 sectional championships.
All right. So look, what I'm gonna do is play. We have a new intro. All right, you're going to see this at the beginning of their shows. I still got to work on a couple more things on it, but here's kind of the sneak peek of our intro. I love you guys, and I'll catch up with you soon. Here's the intro that was literally just produced this morning, so I still got to fine-tune it, but here you go.
18 national championships. Alabama is the champagne of college football. The best of the best, the gold standard, because that's what you deserve as a fan. This is Bama Football on YouTube, covering Alabama football at the highest level. Often copied, but never duplicated. From Kalen DeBoer's post-game press conference to news as it happens, independently owned and operated, coming to you from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the place where legends are